Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a whole house reset where I'm resetting every room of our house. In 2023, one of my headlining goals is to declutter every single part of our house. Every drawer, every cabinet, under every bed, every closet. I just want the whole house to be completely decluttered and to purge anything that we're not actively using. So we have already started that process over the past few weeks and have gotten rid of many boxes of items. We've sold items, donated some, and trashed some based on, what makes the most sense. But it feels so good. Our house is just feeling a lot more airy and light, and it is amazing the impact that has on my mood. I just feel so much more peaceful when the house is in a state of being decluttered and tidy. So I'm just dusting through the room and vacuuming and whatnot and just resetting it. And I'm going to do that through every room in the house over the course of the next 3 days, which has been condensed down into this video for you. I'm excited about this video today because this video is sponsored by a company called Jafanda. And they are a company that was created by a team of environmentalists and engineers in Germany in 2011. And they make amazing air purifiers that I can totally vouch for. I love ours. Their air purifiers remove 99.97% of particles. And I am telling you, it makes a huge difference. I have never before had an air purifier in my life, and this one is stellar. It has been just absolutely a game changer. They offer a 30-day return policy, free shipping, a 2-year warranty, and then you can get 10% off your order using my link below if you're interested. So I highly recommend. Let me tell you a little bit more about this air purifier. So this one is called the JF260. I really like it because it's very sleek looking, and then there are so many different functionalities on it. There is a nightlight that goes from low, medium, high, or completely off. There's a sleep mode that is virtually silent. The fan has 5 different levels. I actually really like when the fan is on. It sounds like a very soothing white noise to me. So if you are someone who likes white noise machines, you'll definitely like this because it has a very similar sound. But of course, you can turn it down onto the sleep mode overnight if you want it to be just very quiet. My personal favorite setting on this air purifier is the auto setting because it just automatically adjusts to the air in the room. The other night, Riley had cooked some steaks and the house was a little smoky, and immediately the air purifier kicked on all the way to red, which means it is like in the worst state. And very quickly, within an hour, it was back to green, and I could notice that the air in the house had been cleaned. This is an ozone-free, safe for you, safe for kids, safe for pets appliance. It also has a real-time display, like I said, on the front where you can see the quality of your air. The pre-filter in this air purifier can be cleaned by a vacuum cleaner, so that can prolong the filter changes. I just love it. I've noticed such a difference in my allergies. I've noticed a difference in my sneezing and coughing, and it's very quiet. Here, I'll let you listen to it for a second. Anyway, highly recommend if you have allergies and you are like me, always sneezing, itchy, watery eyes, coughing, scratchy throat. This has truly transformed and changed my life because I don't experience that nearly as badly anymore. And I'd like to get another purifier for other parts of our house. So check out my link below if you're interested. And thank you to Jafanda for sponsoring this video. All right, moving on with this reset. This is something that's kind of funny, but I have loved it and I wanted to tell you about it. It is a waterproof phone holder for your shower. And I just love to listen to podcasts or music or watch my videos while I'm in the shower. So here I'm showing this is a video from the Minimal Mom. I'm sure some of you watch her. And you can just tap play. You can hear the sound perfectly. It keeps your phone totally safe, and I just really like it. So I'll leave a link to that below if you're interested. Just wanted to share it in case you might be, because it is a fun little thing. Showers are like my happy time anyway, so I love being able to go in there and listen to something or watch something that makes me happy. Can you see my closet? It looks so good. I got rid of 6 enormous trash bags, y'all. I got rid of so much. And right now what I'm doing is taking a bin that used to hold all of my pregnancy, maternity clothes that I donated, all of those, and I'm making it into a beach bin. And so I'm just putting all of our beach towels, beach everything beach related into it for our beach trip that we take every June. And that way that's all set aside and it's easy and it's not hanging on this giant coat rack that's just totally overrun. So that's what I'm doing here. But I went through my closet, got rid of anything that doesn't fit, that I don't like wearing, that just whatever reason there was that I didn't like that garment, got rid of it, donated it. And then I organized my closet by color, which makes me super, super happy. And I'm going to show you it here in a second. You can see it all perfectly organized by color. Roy G. Biv makes my heart so happy. A lot of these are autumn colors, if you know that I've done my autumn colors. But then there are some that aren't that I still really love and wear from time to time. Now I'm moving on to our bathroom area. I'm just wiping everything down. It's been cleaned, recently, but I like to, keep it up. So I'm just disinfecting everything, wiping it all down, and resetting in that way. This bathroom is a challenge. If I were interested in spending money renovating it, which I am not because we're hoping to move at some point soon, I would build in the middle of these two sinks up to the ceiling a big cabinet. I would take the mirror off the wall and put two, prettier framed mirrors on either side of a vertical cabinet that would go straight up, the center, that we could store all of this stuff, because both Riley and I are kind of like junkies for, we both like skincare stuff and toothbrushing stuff and like all of it. And it just clutters up the countertop. So we could totally put shelves on the sides or whatever, but honestly, we're not really interested in spending too much effort or time or money in changing it because, as I have mentioned, we are hoping to move. But for now, it's functional. I love that little tower. I'll link that below. That really helps us out. But overall, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, we are moving on to the room that we call our den. It's like our family room, our back room. It has a few different names, but really we call it our den. We spend a lot of time living life in this room, and it gets, it shows that we have spent a lot of time in it. This is another day. That's why I'm wearing a different outfit. It's the next day. So I'm just going through, there's some toys out, Nora's suitcase that she got for Christmas that she packs and unpacks with all variety of objects and carries all around the house. Bluey toys, just everything. I'm just picking it all up and moving it out of the room, vacuuming, dusting, cleaning, all of that. I put up our Christmas tree. We put up our Christmas tree this year in early November, which is much earlier than we normally do. Quick break from that story to tell you that I love this Bissell Little Green. If you have kids, you need one. It cleans everything out of upholstery, fabric, carpet so quickly. Anyway, back to Christmas. We put up Christmas decorations about a month earlier than we normally do, and I'm so glad we did. It was so enjoyable and so nice to have that extra time to enjoy them, and by the time January 1st rolled around, I was truly ready to take everything down, clear off our room, and reset, which here in this video I was in the middle of, as you can very clearly see. Chaos, just a little bit of chaos. I was so excited to film this because I knew it meant I was going to reset. And as you can see, we really, really, really needed it in this back part of the house. So with the den reset that I just did, now I'm moving on to what is truly the heart of our home, which is our kitchen and this dining table. I mean, we use this all day long. Of course, the kitchen for meals and snacks and drinks and all of that. And then this table, Nora paints at it. We do puzzles together. We sit and eat together. We color together. I mean, board games, it's just constantly being used. And it always seems to be sticky. It always seems to need a good wipe down. So that is what I'm doing here, is just wiping it all down. That's something I'd really like to get a new one of in 2023. We bought that table for, I don't know, $30, $40 from Goodwill right about 7 or 8 years ago. And we sanded it down and refinished it, and it's been so awesome. But I'd like something a little bit different and a little bit bigger, or at least with the functionality to get a little bit bigger, maybe something with leaves in it. And our chairs are starting to fall apart because they were a very inexpensive Amazon find. I mean, they've held up really well. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about. So here's our kitchen all nice and reset, as well as our back room all nice and reset. It feels so good to have everything wiped down and cleaned up. Now I am moving on to the front of our house. This is our front room. So the back half of the front room is the kids' play area, and then the front part is like a living room or second family room kind of situation. We also live a lot of life up here. We live a lot of life in all of our house, I would say. But this area in particular gets crazy because it's where we keep the toys. So something we've been doing as a family, I should say, is toy cycling, where we only have some toys out at any given moment and then we cycle through them just in an effort to keep the chaos of toys at bay. And it has worked so well for our family. So over the course of Christmas break, a lot of toys came out, more than we normally have out. So here I am just going through them, sorting through them, organizing them, and putting them away. So you'll see here shortly how many toys stay out and then everything else. This is probably about 1/5 of our toys, and that's all that we keep out. And then everything else is neatly categorized and stacked in our guest room closet. And about once a week or every 10 days or so, we go through and we pull all the toys that we have out, put them back into the closet, and then pull a fresh set out. So they always feel new and fresh to our kids, but we don't have to maintain, clean, all of that. So many toys, because parents know they just spiral out of control. So that's been working super well for us. Then I'm just giving this room a quick dusting, a quick vacuuming, just picking up any extra dirt or dust, and moving on to Nor's room. Speaking of living a lot of life, she lives a lot of life in her room. As she's gotten a little bit older, she enjoys independent play and likes to come back here and read books. As you can see, all the books come down, and she likes to play in her dollhouse and with her baby dolls. And we only keep just really her baby doll crib and her dollhouse in her room as far as toys are concerned. But it works out really nicely because she'll go back and play by herself for a little bit of time. And so now I'm just showing what the room looks like. Her little Valentine's Day dress hanging up, and everything's so nice and neat, and it looks so clean. I didn't show Colin's room in this video because he was napping at the time that I was going to clean it, but his room got a little reset as well. Thank you for coming along with my reset. Make sure to check out the air purifiers below if you're interested, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Happy New Year. Happy 2023.